So we're going to take a look at how to set up a Google document here using MLA formatting. So assuming that you're logged into your Kfir account, you want to scroll down on the home page to your Launchpad and select Drive. Once you're in your Drive, you want to select New and Google Docs. Once you're in Google Docs, so Google Docs is going to be what we're going to use to submit the majority of your work this semester. There will be an occasion to use Microsoft Word, but that'll be primarily on major assignments as a backup as opposed to the primary submission. So once you get into your Google Doc, you want to, first thing to do is title it. All right, so you click on the box there and you can simply get it titled so you and I both know what we're looking at. Click off of that. Next thing you want to do is check the margins. Okay, so we just simply come down here to page setup. I clicked on file, page setup, and you want 1-inch margins. So we're in good shape there. We're in the proper orientation here. We've got portrait landscape. So really the default margins are fine. Shouldn't really need to bother with those for just regular assignments. Okay, so next thing we want to do is check our fonts. We have option of Arial or Times New Roman. So it's your choice. Just make sure you keep it consistent throughout the document. I'm going to go with Times New Roman here and 12-point font, and that is not an option. You must have it in 12-point font for MLA formatting. Spacing wise, we want to select double. Okay. So that's all set up. Now we want to set up our header. So we double click at the top of the page and you can see it gets us in the header formatting alignment here. And rather than scrolling all the way over to the right, we can just click right align and gets us in the proper space for our header. And we need to get about a 1/2 inch down as well. So we hit enter twice. And notice one thing too, it actually kicked us back to the default setting. So I want to get back to Times New Roman and 12. And then I'm ready to type my last name, it's your last name actually, the student's last name, and then a single space, and then we insert the page number. So in order to insert the page number, we come up here to insert, come down to header and page number, make our way down to page number, and the first option is the option that you want. It's got the page number in the top right corner, and there we have it. Now we're in business with our header. We click off of that, and we are ready to set up our heading. So you want to have your first and last name, and then my last name, whoops, and then the class. So you'll have the main class, and then you'll have the section number as well. So let's just say DO12, just as an example, and you'll put your section number in there. So make sure you know that. Then we put the date, okay, and sometimes there's some ideas on how to do this differently, but this is the proper way to do this. So just make sure you put the day, the month, and the date, no punctuation. And then you just hit enter once. Now let's assume that this is a formal assignment. We need to have a title. For regular homework assignments, you'll still need up to this point to follow these directions, but you will not need a title for some of your assignments. But should you need a title, you can go ahead and type your title. And notice that I didn't hit enter more than just one time. Highlight that, and we can put that right in the middle there once you get that. And notice too, the same font, no bolding, no underlining, nothing special. You just keep it the same font and size. And then you just hit enter one more time, and we're still centered here. So we'll take it back off, put it on left align, and click Tab, and we're ready to start typing. So again, you're not going to always need a title, but when you do, just follow that formatting. There's no need to have a bunch of extra space around the title. I know I've seen that several times with students, but that's incorrect. So this gets us going. Let's get you set up. So if you have any questions, please contact me. Otherwise, this should be pretty manageable for the rest of the semester.